I'm Joshua here, and I'm going back to a new Hey Arnold episode review. And if you just lost one, go and check it out. And we are beginning season 5 of Hey Arnold. We have made it to the last season of Hey Arnold. We have now beginning the last season of the show, which is crazy. We already are beginning the last season of Hey Arnold. And the first episode here is a really good way to start the last season. Yeah. And again, we're back with the next two. But again, one in this, because they're together, but in this one review. We start with the first one, and it's another good one, which starts with Arnold, Sid, and Stinky at the theaters watching this vampire movie. And Sid, afterwards, you can tell that he's frightened about the movie. About the vampire movie, because he's heading home and, Stinky playing around with him. And Sid is just looking, making sure the coast is clear, and sometime at the night, he wakes up and sees Stinky as a vampire, but of course, and he bites him, but of course it was just a dream. Yeah, of course it was just a dream. And Sid is absolutely not right here. Even Arnold is wondering if he's okay. And Stinky getting these shades and sewing signs of to make Sid believe that Stinky's a vampire, like the shades and refusing garlic bread, and going to this blood drive. And of course, Arnold is, not believing any of this. But Sid is going to bring proof. Going to prove to Arnold that Stinky is a vampire. Which, he gets this book, How to Prove Your Friend is a Vampire. And, of course, the classics, whole reflections and the photographs that don't show. Like taking a picture of Stinky and showing Arnold, which of course he sees and there's nobody in there, which of course, he did drop something though. Stinky did drop something out of his locker, so he could have gotten the picture when he was bending down to get the picture though. That's why he's not in the picture. But of course Arnold still doesn't believe any of this, which is still going to get more evidence. The other is the veins. The sharp veins, which takes his sandwich because of how big his bite was. And then the transformation, which he goes to Stinky's house and see a bat fly out of the window. And when they're heading to school, Sid shows Arnold the bat that he captured and believing that it's Stinky, and Arnold letting the bat go. And Sid kind of being a little dramatic here. But Arnold decides to go with Sid to prove once and for all that Stinky's not a vampire. But they look through some binoculars and see Stinky just wearing this coat of what it looks like. And then biting this goat. And then going into this coffin-looking thing as well. And Sid is going to get him with this rubber sword. Which, Arnold is telling Stinky of how Sid believes Stinky's a vampire. And Sid sees this thing in the window and starts attacking it. But, of course, it was nothing. And he goes over to Stinky. And, of course, they explain everything, of course. They explain everything. The reason why he has this weird-looking coat on is his night pajamas. On how to keep their ears warm. Stinky and his family. And then biting the neck of the goat because it was to get some loose thread. Just to get some loose thread off. And then the coffin-looking thing is actually a tanning bed. And, of course, Sid is still not convinced, but all he has to do is just look through the mirror. And, he does, and he realizes that, again, he's gotten all of this through his head. And, plus, Stinky doesn't have any vampire teeth either. And yeah, we just see Stinky just seeing a bat that flew in, and yeah, we just see Stinky just laughing while having vampire teeth. While just laughing. Yeah, a really good episode. And then we go to the next one, which is another good one I enjoyed. And it starts with Helga just, just angry about Olga. Just drawing these things on a picture of Olga. Just because of her coming for the visit. Coming home. And, of course, Arnold, saying that Helga is just not liking of her sister. Because, she doesn't get along with Olga. And, yeah, Helga gets home. Of course, they have the sign. And her parents are saying, welcome home. But, of course, when they say Helga, they're like, oh, wait, no, it's you. Yeah, they're all sad-like when it's Helga that comes home. Because they were upset that it wasn't Olga. Yeah, that's a good way to treat one of your daughters that you don't even, your own kid, that you don't even know that it's there most of the time. And yeah, Olga does come through the door and kisses Helga on the cheek and announces that she is going to be doing this. I don't know if I would say a program or something, but she is going to be being a big sis to a only child. Yeah, going to be a big sis to an only child. And, of course, Helga believes that she's not going to have any time to try to spend some quality time with her. So, she thinks she's off the hook for the whole time. And, yeah, they got dinner ready. And, believe it or not, it's actually Lila. Yep. Lila is actually the kid that Olga is actually going to be the big sis thing that Olga was talking about. And yeah, they sit down to have some dinner and watching a movie together and painting some nails and tickling each other. And yeah, of course, Arnold may actually, actually believe that Helga is jealous. Which, yeah, you could say that. Helga is jealous that Olga is getting more attention to Lila than Helga. And, yeah, Helga takes Olga's purse and takes these tickets that they had to this show that they were going to go to, which they couldn't find. But this elderly lady actually happened to have some spare tickets that they could get. And so that plan backfired. And then she gets rid of the oil in the car, and they're starting to break down. And then this farmer and his family actually get Lila and Olga a ride. And then Helga again, none of these plans are working for Helga. And then she takes one of the screws off of the wheels of this carriage and, yeah, ends up making the horse go crazy. And Lila saves the day. And yeah, Arnold sees Helga and he's like, if you really aren't jealous, then you would stop leaving or bothering Lila and Olga. And yeah, she sees this cake, and then pictures, and then even this thing on the radio of Lila and Olga, which, yeah, Helga has had it. And she goes to Olga, saying that she does admit that she is jealous, which Olga says that nothing will take of how you are my little sister, Olga saying that you are my little sister, always will be. And again, that is touching, though. I mean, Olga definitely isn't a bad character, though, right? She's so cheerful and stuff, so. And, of course, they're going on this night sailing. And, yeah, Helga's like, enough of this, and just starts swimming away. But yeah, again, really good start to season 5. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Catch y'all next one.